Let's go, Mum.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Hi guys, and welcome to, I was going to say another cooking video, but I can't say that because I'm not going to cook for you tonight. Tonight I'm going to do something completely different. I've been asked by a lady called Lisa H, who watches my YouTube channel, and John Simpson's also mentioned this in a roundabout way. So Lisa H has asked me if there's any chance I could do a video just telling you little bits about my journey on Slimming World. And John Simpson said it would be really nice to hear from me because he said that I seem a very nice, happily, bubbly person. Oh, thank you. I hope I do come across like that anyway. And yeah, I am really. I am quite bubbly and a bit silly, as you've probably seen as well. So basically then I'm just going to start. And while we're doing this video, my son's sat here. As you know, he normally videos me, but we've set it up. This is Harry. But we've set it up, so I'm going to show you some pictures of myself, like before, like in my younger days, through all my 20s, and like some when I lost my weight for my 30s, and then some now really in my 40s. So I don't even really know what I'm going to do or say. I've just made a few little notes on here and I'm just going to go with the flow and hope it's okay. So I really hope this is what sort of thing you wanted, Lisa, and I hope it helps. And John, I hope I come across nice and bubbly, and I hope you're all loving my meals. Right then, so the other day I was asked on by a lady called Jean Ella on one of my videos, can I just say, you know, should you really be having a third with that? Now, a lot of people get really funny when people say to you, should you be having a third with that? They like want to rip their heads off. I do not feel like that. Straight away I answered that lady and I explained to the lady that I'm not massively big on super free food. Ooh, sorry. But don't get me wrong, you guys that love it, I will say 100% keep to it because it does make a big difference on your journey. When I'm saying I'm not 100% on a third of your plate of speed, what I mean is I don't have where you guys will have a third of your plate in speed. I try my utmost hardest to add speed in a lot of my recipes. And that's really the way I do it. So Jean, I did answer you and you answered me back saying that all my recipes look lovely and thank you, and you're very welcome. And it's a very good point you've brought up really, because as we all know, Slimming World has got so many things, your healthy A, your healthy B, your third, and it's sort of like I'm skipping my third out on a lot of my videos. So I do get why you asked that, but also I did say to Jean that when I started Slimming World, I never had my third always. I mean, I've got better and better as time's gone on. I'm a bit like a child really. If you can disguise it, I can eat it. But I will say that for me, I'm not saying for anybody else, I'm not telling you to do this or anything. For myself, I lost 4.5 stone doing it this way, so it does work for me. Right, okie dokie then, so where do I start? So about 9 years ago, I think it was, I joined Slimming World. I lost 4.5 stone. I reached Target and I stayed in Target, give and take probably half a stone either way, for about 7 years. I absolutely love Slimming World to death. When I look at pictures of myself now, I find it horrifying to think that through all my 20s, my best times ever, I was so fat and, you know, ooh, horrible and unhappy. I'm not really happy in myself at the minute either, but little steps and I'm getting there again. So
Mum, wait, we need to change the battery.
Oh, sorry about this guys, 1 minute. Hi guys, sorry about that, my son put the wrong battery in. So I was just saying to you, yeah, I was basically on Slimming World and I lost 4.5 stone and I literally kept it off for about 7 years. And then we had some upset in the family and I put on 2 stone 4 pound and I joined again after Christmas and I've now lost, I think it's 1 stone 3 pound this time round, which takes me to a total of 3 stone 4 pounds. I think I've got 1 stone £2 to lose. So yeah, I think that's about right to take me back where I was. So somebody asked me the other day on there, how do I go about when I have a gain? I can't remember who the lady was. Right, so when I have a gain, a long time ago when I used to have a gain, I would be mardy as hell. I would come out that door, I would eat everything in sight, whether I was hungry or not. I'd just eat, because I'd be angry, get it all out of my system, and then I'd get back on plan the next day. But now I'm completely different. If I have a gain, I just think to myself, do you know what, it'll probably show next week, or it might be because I'm doing PT now, and you know, I have got a lot better. I wouldn't say I'm brilliant, because sometimes I can walk out that door telling myself I'm going to have a fantastic week after I've been to group, and because if I've had a gain, I get mardy, like I said. And I don't know about yourself, with me, if I've had a gain and I've actually been out, done something, I can understand it, I can accept it, I'm fine, and I definitely move on. If I've had a gain or a maintain and I think to myself, well, I've given it 100%, that's when I get mardy. So that's answering that one. Okay, somebody's asked me, how do I keep motivated? Well, how I keep motivated is by preparing myself really. I do a weekly planner every single week. I know what's going through my mouth for the whole week, on my main meal anyway, and then obviously I work round whether it's using a healthy A or B for my lunch and things like that to take to, you know, before I go to work and what have you. Also, my biggest motivation has got to be my son, because I think the reason why I started this journey was I can remember taking him to the park when he was young and thinking to myself, oh God, I'm running around with this ball and I really can't breathe, it's not good. I do have asthma and it affects my asthma so much. Also, my son is an absolute diamond in support. He supports me so much. If I'm going to go off plan or do something, he'll say, Mum, come on, no, you regret it. He basically kicks me up the backside. We work together really well as a team. It is just us two, so we're very, very close. Like I said, he does the videoing for me. He's just amazing, really. He'll probably kill me saying that. Anyway, so the other thing as well, people have also asked me about my weekly planner. Like, I always make sure I have what we all know this, a lot of cupboard essentials in, just so that I think if you haven't got things in, that's when you will go off plan. But I always make sure I've got all the basics in, you know, like your open light bars, your fruit, your mug shots for quickness, you know. I always make sure that I've got all the bits and bobs I need for the whole week. Like I just said to you as well, I do go to the gym now. I used to go to the gym a long time ago. I mean, I bike a lot, I power walk, I sometimes run now. I go to the gym 3 times a week to a PT session. So sometimes as well my weight can differ with that, which is understandable, but all my readings from them on a weekly basis are going where they need to be, so that's good. What was the other thing that I needed to tell you all about? Oh, somebody asked me, how do I use my Syns? Right, so I've got 2 ways of using my Syns really. Sometimes I will avoid using them in the day to have a treat at night if I really feel like I need to. When I say a treat, I still mean on plan, like my curly whirly and pack of French fries, something along the lines of that. But I do find if I use my Syns in the meals, that's when I tend to have good weight losses, because I'm not really having chocolate and things like that. So if I use a sachet on me and Harry having a meal, for example, and it's a 7 Syns sachet, it's 3.5, I might use like 3.5 Syns for that. And then, I don't know, you know, just I'm trying to give an example, like if it's in a meal. If it's sticky chicken, for example, I use my Syns on my honey, things like that. So yeah, that's with that. I just want to say as well, somebody said to me the other day on there, I can't remember who the lady was, that she'd just had a gain and she felt really angry about it, blah de blah. But I told her, and I'm really good at advising other people, but I won't take this on for myself. It's weird we're so hard on ourselves, but I said to her, we all have blips. We are human. We are allowed to do this. We know Slimming World is a lifestyle change, isn't it? So we do it as best as we can, when we can, for as much as we can, but then there is going to be things that get in our way where we will go off track from time to time. And obviously our Slimming World consultants tell us that. They're human, you know, this happens, it's normal. Do not beat yourself up. Like my Slimming World consultant always says, draw the line. That's it. It's done. It's dusted. Fresh start. Get onto it. Why are you looking at me? So basically, yeah, I just want to say that. I think it's always good if you've got supportive people around you. Like, my mum can be a bit of a bugger. She'll know I'm doing this, and then she'll be like, let's go out for a drink, let's go out for dinner, let's this, let's that. And she can offer me everything, you know, and I think to myself, Mum, I can't do that because I want to keep on plan, I want to be really good. You know, I go to my mum and dad's, and my dad will say to her, stop it, she's trying to be good, but she just can't help herself. Also, I just want to say as well, if we have that gain, and sometimes 9 out of 10 times, it's only £1 we put on into it, we're like beside ourselves that we've put £1 on. But you know, when we've lost that £1, what we're like, it's only £1. So always remember that. When you tell yourself it in one hand, remember it in the other. I don't know whether I've done what you've asked me to do, Lisa. I really hope I have. And if there's anything else you guys want me to do, I don't mind doing something different from the video. If it helps anybody, then I love it. I love helping people. I've helped so many people do weekly planners and get them on track. And like I say, I'm really great at advice for other people, but when it comes down to me, sometimes I'm a bit like, you want to tell yourself. So I'm just going to show you a few pictures now. You're going to take them up as. This picture was me at my 21st birthday party.
Oh,
oops,
God.
you got it? I feel really embarrassed about these pictures, so I'm really sharing myself with you, so please don't. Hang on. Has it done it?
Yeah.
So please take into account, this is humiliating for me to think I'm showing you all these pictures. But I want to share it with you. Do you know what? Like I said, we're all human. These things happen, don't they? This one was me. I would have been about 24 because my nephew's on there, so I've just worked out. As you can see, I'm quite a big mama. This one is me in my 20s again. You may as well just stay there now. Pass them. You said you'd do that. This was me in my 20s. On a holiday, right, so I look disgusting, but what the hell is going on with my hair as well and everything else. This is another one. What on earth was I thinking at 20 something? I mean, I should have been out there enjoying my life instead of eating cakes and getting this big. Right, this one is hilarious, so I'm sharing this with you because you know what, it's actually good that I can laugh about it. I thought as a bodybuilder.
You're not sharing that one.
Yeah, I am. Show them. Pull it away a bit, you can't see it. Can't see it, has.
Yeah, you can.
Doesn't show them. Right,
You're
this was me in my 20s
restricted.
as well. That's another one from my 20s. Okay, so this was me, and as you can see on there, I think Harry would have been about 4, so this was like 11 years ago.
How embarrassing.
So this must have been not long before I joined Slimming World. It must have not, because like I said, in my 30s was when I got my weight off. This one again is me and Harry on holiday. I think I might have been about 2 on that one, I think. Look, I look like a little old woman. Why am I even dressed like that? Oh my days. Do you know what? I'm really letting you lot into my secrets, so I hope you like this now. Well, I can't say secrets, but I'm showing you, you know, my life. This one's me with Harry, and I think he looks about 2 on there. I look quite big on that one.
Treating yourself to this chippy mum.
Yeah, and as you can tell, look, eating, eating, eating. That's also another thing that I just want to say, right? I don't know about yourself, but do you find when you look at pictures, like a lot of our pictures when we're bigger, we are actually eating, you know, and really we feel embarrassed about it, but we shouldn't be ashamed. We are all in the same boat, and we're all at Slimming World because we absolutely love food. And this is another reason, this is why we have blips, because we love food. That's why we're here. So it only makes us human. This is another one of me and Harry. I think he's only about 1 on here, and I look quite big on that one. I really am sharing myself. This one, I think you was about 7 on there. So that's going to be about 8 years ago. So again, just into my 30s. But like I said, most of my 30s was really good. Right, the next ones I'm going to show you. These are the ones when I first started losing weight. I haven't got many, but I've got some on my phone that I'll show you. These are the ones where I started losing weight and feeling a bit better about myself.
Can't really see that one.
Can't you?
There you go.
This one, I remember this night out and feeling good and positive. Can you see it?
I think, yeah.
Same with this one really, same sort of time. This one.
That's the worst photo ever.
Pardon?
That's the worst photo ever.
This one was probably me just about in Target.
That's not what she wears every day, by the way.
No, not a me. This one is also, that was me in Target because I can remember having that dress made.
Will it focus, so?
Right.
Yeah.
Just show this one, Harry. This is me in Target. That's where I felt really at my best, if I'm honest. And that's what I'm aiming to get back to, and I think I'm 1 stone 2 pound away from that. So I'm hoping soon, when I'm videoing some foods for you, you see that I'm actually back there.
It's not working.
Is it not?
It is now.
So that was me, obviously, at my probably my slimmest, and this one. Actually, I may as well just... Oh, should we go on then?
I'll do it.
So that was me probably when I was at Target. I felt nice about myself there. I think the thing is as well, I keep talking to you as well because I'm thinking of things in my head. I think when we've been big and we lose weight, we never ever, whoever we are, no matter how good we look, we can never love ourselves the way we look or anything. I don't know whether you can relate to that, but I think you will, because I've spoke to other people and they've said the same. But I can never look at myself and love myself as the way I look. But me as a person, I really love me as a person because I know I've got a heart of gold. I'm a nice person. I'll do anything for anyone. But these pictures are where I felt okay and nice. You know, I felt good about myself. That's one of my favourites, really. You're in the light, Harry. You can't see it.
No, your phone's just going off.
Oh,
Oh.
right. So that's where I want to be again, guys. I'm 1 stone 2 pound away from that, or something like that, just over a stone away from that. So I really, really, really want to get there. Right, if there's anything else whatsoever that I can do to help anybody, then please just let me know, and I am willing to try anything. I hope this video has been okay. Just before I go, I want to show you a picture of before I just finished my last job. I put into a basket where I work all the sugar of what weight I'd lost, and this is how much weight I'd lost in total holding the sugar. So I think that's always a good thing I would suggest if you've lost weight to do, because it's, yeah, I think it's a good way of looking at it. Zoom in, Haz, you can't really see it.
You can.
Can you? So I can't even remember how many bags of sugar that, oh no, it's blurry when you're zooming, isn't it? So that's the amount of weight I've lost so far. But I can't remember, I think I worked out I needed like another 8 or 9 bags after that, yeah. So that'll take me like, obviously, 2 pound bags, won't it? So that'll be about right. So yeah, basically, I hope this video has been okay. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back this week, next week to cook you up something nice. I hope you're enjoying me and Haz doing our videos. Like I say, he's my main man. God love him. So thank you very much for joining us, and please, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and keep watching, like and subscribe. Come on, do it. Haz. Okay, he's not going to do it. See you later.